Welcome to the Southern Pickleball Podcast. We are so glad to have you back here. My name is MaryEmily. Are you mouthing every single word that I'm saying right now?
I didn't do anything.
I looked over and you were mouthing the words as I was saying them. I am also here alongside my co-host, who is also my dad, Mark Spackman. And today we have two very special guests with us. We have a familiar face, Zach Deutsch, our pro pickleball correspondent. We're going to get into some MLP drama from the weekend. And we also have Steve Lowe, another familiar face from a very episode a very long time ago. So we're excited to have you back in. And we're excited to get talking about Jammin for Joy, which you guys just had. Before we get into it, we also wanted to say a quick thank you to Diadem for their continued support of us growing the game across the Southeast. And if you want an additional 10% off at checkout, be sure to use code Southern10 at diademsports.com. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks for saying the intro with me. This was an active weekend for pickleball. I mean, we were up in Virginia. We were running the PPA Amateur State Championship up in Virginia at Performance Pickleball. I mean, you guys were down here.
Everybody's in Georgia. Was in Jasper.
Yeah. And Zach even was
largest
too.
charity tournament in the world happening in Jasper, Georgia.
Yeah.
Right.
So that, another exciting one. And then also, I mean, on the pro scene, that's crazy in itself. I mean, there was so much happening with the MLP Playoffs that's now going to continue on. So a lot to get into. It's been an exciting time.
We're the birthplace of the Allman Brothers Band, Southern Rock, and the soulful sounds of Otis Redding and Little Richard. Our musical heritage wrote the soundtrack of our nation and is home to today's rising stars. Macon, Georgia is where soul lives. Plan your visit today at visitmacon.org.
The official pickleball is made by Diadem, durably designed to hit the ball where you want it to go. For every dink, drop, and drive, no matter where you are in your game, play with the official pickleball by Diadem.
I kind of wanted to start it off with something a little fun, a little different than what we usually do. Zach, you got to help me with this one. We're just going to kind of be mediators with this. Dad, Steve, there are currently 20 Major League Pickleball teams. Do you think that you guys, between the two of you, can name all 20? We're going to go back and forth.
Wow.
I think we're getting put on the spot, Steve.
I don't know. I can get several of them. I don't know about all 20.
All right.
Okay, well, I have them
well,
pulled
you
up
start.
on the side.
You go one. We'll go back and forth until we get all 20. Go.
What to do? One at a time?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so
do it.
we'll start with the New Jersey Fives,
St. Louis Shock.
2,
Columbus Sliders,
3.
Orlando Squeeze.
You
That's
can't help.
4. I was surprised you didn't take the easy one there. Okay.
Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Pickleball Tub,
That's 5.
You gave me the hint. Atlanta Bouncers.
Yeah, Zach,
6.
you can't talk
Dallas
now.
Flash,
7.
California Black Bears.
Yep, that's
Palm
8.
Beach Royals,
9. Oh, he's going quick.
Glad we're not on a timer with it.
Chicago Slice.
There's 10.
Okay.
Phoenix Flames,
Yeah,
That's a hockey team, isn't it?
No, it's also...
that's Major League Pickleball.
Yep.
What's the hockey team in Phoenix called?
There's no more hockey team in Arizona. They moved to Salt Lake City.
Oh, okay.
They're now the Utah Mammoth.
Oh, Utah. The Utah Black Diamonds.
that wasn't fair, Zach.
Well, I didn't realize you would be able to pick that up from that.
Fair. You just.
Oh, I just talked my way into that one. All right. Utah Black Diamonds.
Now I got to really work here.
Well, you already impressed me with Phoenix. That's a.
Oh, is this like is this a win-loss thing? If I can who can name the last one is the winner?
I don't know. I guess we're going to figure it out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Steve is on the clock.
I am on the clock.
Well, you've been on the clock for a lot of it. And you've been failing,
and you got bailed out. You gonna give me any hints, Zach?
I just knew how to play the game, Steve.
All right. The hint that I'll give you is that Atlanta made a trade with them this season.
No hints.
I gave you 2.
Man.
You can't give any more hints, Zach.
No more hints.
You know what? I'm still suffering from tournament hangover. I may be done. I was rolling, but I may be locked
Okay,
out.
I'll give you a hint then.
Oh, it's a team game, man. I'm gonna pick my partner
Okay,
up.
go for it.
The Texas Ranchers.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's
Yes,
13.
Got that one.
Okay.
So you're missing.
I got one more. I got one.
Okay, go for it.
The Carolina Hogs.
Oh,
There you
there's
go.
Yeah,
14.
there you go. How many we got now?
You got 14. You
Y'all
got
are
6
missing,
more.
Six
yeah,
more.
6. I have,
There's
I have
another
the list
Florida
pulled
team,
up.
right? Or is that Palm Beach? We had Palm
no.
Beach and we had Orlando.
Palm Beach is
Miami.
Florida. Yeah, Miami. Yes, Miami.
Yeah.
That is one.
And then we have don't we have like a DC Pickleball Club or
No,
something?
they're defunct.
They're
defunct.
God, why are all these teams folding?
So we're at 15.
They
But you are missing
DC got
something
bought
else.
out.
They're folding quicker than an indoor facility.
You're missing something else from Florida.
The Florida Smash.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Ding,
Okay.
Are we giving them credit for Miami without naming the full name?
Miami Pickleball Club.
Okay, 16.
I did. I said that. I said that.
Yeah.
I said
Oh,
Miami
did you?
Pickleball Club.
Okay,
It's
16.
Brooklyn Pickleball
So we
Club,
have
Miami
4 to
Pickleball
go,
Club.
Steve. 4.
Brooklyn
Only
Pickleball
4.
team.
Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we say Brooklyn?
You
We
said
already got
Brooklyn.
that.
Yep.
We did that one early.
You're missing a lot of the ones that are not on our side of the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
is there an Arizona team?
You already
Steve
said
named
that
it.
one.
Phoenix Flames.
Flames.
Some more Texas teams, maybe?
I'd
Think
consider
farther
that.
west.
Yeah.
I have them pulled up.
Utah. We had.
Nevada.
Yes, Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Las Vegas Owls.
yeah.
Okay.
Luke almost got cut off on
I'm-
that one. He said
okay.
no.
I forgot about Las Vegas
Las
Owls.
Vegas Owls.
You got 3 more.
3 more.
We're actually doing pretty good. I mean, it'd probably be tough to name. Well, it probably wouldn't be tough to name all 32 NFL teams.
See,
but
we're still out
another
west.
show.
Still out west.
The 3 remaining that you guys have are all out west.
I hope they have
In fact,
that.
I could even tell you even better. They're all in the same state.
It's California. Is
So
it
they have to
still
be California then.
Golly.
The LA Galaxy.
That's a soccer team.
Okay.
You named
The Sacramento
Black
Bears.
No, you got
No,
the
you got- you
California.
said the
got
Bears
the
already.
California Black Bears.
Oh.
Los Angeles, the Mad Drops.
there we
you
go.
go.
Oh, the LA
Come on.
LA
Yeah.
Mad Drops.
Yeah, the LA Mad
I
Drops.
was like, you got Los
Yeah,
Angeles. You guys
What
know.
is Mad
so we got
Drops?
2 more.
How does that name? What does that mean?
It's like a drop shot. So,
Mad Drops.
Mad drops.
Oh.
They're little
that's pretty
characters.
lame.
There. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. What does New Jersey Fives mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the clown thing with the New Jersey Fives.
How in the world on a co-ed team do we come up with the name the Carolina Hogs?
Yeah.
I mean, is that not?
That's tough.
I mean, can you imagine
Wants to
being?
play.
Yeah,
I know
Oh, I
how
got
it-
traded to the Hogs.
I know
It's a joke
technically
of a
how it
team.
happened. It is a joke of a team.
How did it
Well, so that's Tom Dundon's team.
fit?
Oh, really?
So yeah, so he owns the Hogs. He also owns
Wow.
the Carolina
He needs to up
Hurricanes,
his game.
and he owns the Trailblazers. And I don't know
got
if you've
plenty of
noticed
dough.
the similarities between all those three teams, but all of their colors are red, black, and gray.
So why would
Why
a
would it have
hog
to be
have
a
to be red?
hog?
So he named it a hog because apparently that's a animal that is somewhat synonymous with Carolina, maybe.
Well, I looked up. It
BBQ.
said hog can be used as a derogatory and insulting term toward a woman, typically to demean her appearance or weight,
Maybe that's why they can't get any good women players.
or as an insult,
Or male
meaning a
players.
greedy or selfish person, regardless of gender. Yeah, I don't know. I just
I'm still
thought
thinking there's no San Francisco.
Well, you got two more. You got two more
no San
MLP teams.
Diego.
2 more MLP teams, then we can talk about what's the best name. Do you give up, Steve?
They're in California.
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 They're both in California, but
The San Diego Storm.
Nope.
So there's not really going to be a city name in it.
they're not city. What? God, what are they?
One is Northern
Ish.
Cali and one is Southern Cali.
The Northern California Warriors.
Nope.
No, they're not. That's
I think you're just making up.
he is. He's
coming up
making-
with what his team name would
Yeah.
be.
No, what would my team name be?
I'll tell you, I'm not.
Well, are
Spack
we giving up?
Daddies.
I'm giving up. I'm ready to call Uncle on it. I can't remember.
All right, I'll give it. Zach, do you know the last
Do you
two?
wanna go
Yeah.
last
So
two?
it's
You are the pro pickleball correspondent.
SoCal Hard Eights
Yes.
and
should've
the
got
Bay Area Breakers.
Yes. Okay. There. Yeah.
Bay Area Breakers.
Yeah.
Why SoCal Hard Eights? What is that?
So it's dice. Their logo is dice.
I should have got that one.
And it
Adam
has-
Stone.
What
coaches.
does that have to do with pickleball?
No clue.
Well, I feel like that would be more fitting if it was like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing. Yeah,
Like, I mean, like women's basketball team, there is like the Aces. So, like that
yeah.
Las Vegas Aces. I feel like I could get that if it was.
So what's the
Hey,
best
Mark,
out of
we
all?
did-
What's
we
the best
got
name?
18 out of 20.
I think 18 out of 20 is not bad.
pretty
It's
good.
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
If we did 18 out of 20 on our third shot drops, we'd have a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, what's your favorite name?
Personally, I mean, I like the Columbus Sliders. So they're named after White Castle. The White
Is that why?
is
Because
that
that's
what
where
it
White
is?
Castle
Yeah.
started with
White
the
Castle
sliders.
burgers?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, what's your favorite name, Steve?
Gosh. I like the Shock. I think that's a good name. St. Louis Shock. I like it.
You got one, MaryEmily?
I don't know. I think it's hard because I see all their marketing. So I think that like part of me is not thinking about it as just
The Squeeze.
yeah. Because that's for me. I'm like I love Orlando Squeeze, but I think that I don't even really care as much about the name, but more so because of all the marketing that they've done with it, with like
They do have the
orange
best
and stuff
mascot.
Like that. They have
And
the
isn't
mascot
like
and
Ben
everything.
Bramlett used to be a Georgia guy, and he like doing some stuff with their marketing and everything down there for Orlando Squeeze. Didn't we hear that?
I think he's used to be up in this area.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They
Pickleball player? There's
Yeah.
a guy named Ben Bramlett. Was
Yeah, really good player.
Yeah.
Been doing, and he's doing a lot of. Has his own, I think, production, marketing stuff. He's doing really well with that.
Okay.
Yeah, Orlando has the best mascot, 100%.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They have a mascot. Oh, we had a mascot this weekend up in Virginia.
We did.
Oh, yeah,
I'll have
we
to put
had-
in a picture.
Yeah, the Dink was his name.
The Dink.
Yeah.
What was he?
He was a pickle with a big butt.
Yep. And a backwards hat.
Yeah.
Me and him were like twinning with our backwards
The
hats.
fans loved him, but yeah. So we had the Dink.
Well, there's an idea for Jammin next year, Steve.
I need to bring the Dink.
Oh, he'd be a hit. He would be a hit.
He would.
But why is the bouncers like bars in Atlanta bouncers? Is that why we call them the bouncers, or is it a ball bouncing?
I think it's ball bouncing.
Oh,
Is there a bar called Bouncers in Atlanta?
well, no. I just
Well, no,
thought,
but
it's a
I thought
bouncer
since
at a
they were
bar.
sponsored by the beer company and
Yeah.
you have bouncers at the bar, that's why I thought maybe that was why they were named.
Oh.
Their
beer
logo.
Anheuser-Busch isn't even in. I mean, it's not even an Atlanta-based.
Well, there's a big place up in Cartersville, isn't there? A big brewery.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're still based out of
They're based out of St. Louis.
Yeah.
So-
But the Bouncers logo is a big buff eagle, so it could fit. I could see it. All I know is that a lot of the teams in MLP don't really have the best names. You know, there's also a lot of defunct teams that no longer exist that kind of have better names than what there are now, like the Seattle Pioneers. That was a really good one before Tom Dundon moved them to Carolina to rename them the Hogs.
Good move, Tom.
Yeah, so there were some good team names back in the day. I like the Texas Ranchers because I feel like it fits.
I think Dallas Flash too is kind of a cool. Or not.
Yeah,
What does Flash mean?
it's just a lightning
I
bolt.
don't know. But I just think it's cool. I mean, it's
Lightning
not,
bolt.
They have great marketing
everything
too.
also doesn't have to mean something. But
It's true.
let's talk about that in itself. I mean, we
Yeah,
had
so
MLP this weekend. We had MLP playoffs.
yeah, so
I have a feeling that Jammin' for Joy was much more exciting than MLP, but let's get into
You got it.
MLP real quick.
I'll try and
Yeah,
do
no.
MLP as quickly as
Yeah,
I
let's get
possibly
so we can get to the good stuff.
It was the quarterfinals.
Everybody, do not leave us. We are going to talk Jammin' for Joy. Don't leave.
It was the quarterfinals over in Newport Beach. Started on Friday, ended on Sunday. The top 4 teams got to pick their matchups. So the New Jersey Fives, being the number 1 overall seed, they picked Palm Beach. The St. Louis Shock, because they were the 2 seed. They got to pick, and they picked. Remind me, who did St. Louis play against?
You're looking at the wrong person. I was running a tournament this weekend,
That's
so I was
fair.
not watching.
I know that Columbus was the 4, and they played Brooklyn, and the LA Mad Drops played against the.
I just think it's weird that you can select your own opponent when you're playing in playoffs.
Don't you know that's motivating for the guys they pick?
That is a benefit to like get a seed. How would that be in like our tournament, Steve? If you got the number 1 seed out of the round robin, you get to pick who you get to play the next round.
I don't know if that's a good thing. That can be highly motivating for the underdogs. so to
Oh
speak.
yeah, that would be motivating.
Like, oh, you think that you can beat
Yeah,
me?
as
Now
long
it's
as-
Yeah,
game
now it's
on, turn
on.
it on.
Yeah, so St. Louis played against Texas. St. Louis chose Texas, and then
It didn't work out for LA and Columbus.
well, yeah. So LA chose the Dallas Flash, and that left Columbus with Brooklyn Pickleball Team. And the least exciting matchup of the weekend was definitely the St. Louis Shock against the Texas Ranchers. That one ended in 2 games, didn't have to go the full 3. The most exciting thing about it was that Leia Jansen decided to have a problem with another player on tour having a lot of trash talk with
Who's she
Hayden
talking
Patrick
to this
Quinn.
time?
Hayden Patrick Quinn.
Well, they've had some talks
That's
before,
easy
right?
to do.
Yeah. I
You're
mean,
asking like the 2 people that are probably going to start the most beef on a court and argue back and forth.
yeah. And Hayden, I don't think is going to lose that most of the time because his play definitely backs up his mouth for sure. The second least exciting one was New Jersey against Palm Beach. The most exciting thing about that was that Anna Lee and Noe Cleef in mixed doubles A lost both times to
Oh, wow.
Tina Pisnick and Deckel Bar. So if you want to watch Anna Lee Waters lose, you can go back and find those matches. And then
That does not happen often.
definitely the next one was Columbus and Brooklyn. those matches, so the first 2 matches split 1-1, and they both went to Dream Breakers. And then in the third match, Brooklyn pulled it out and won 3-1 overall.
Which was an upset, a bit.
Yeah, a bit of an upset. Rachel Rohrbacher being back at mostly 100% definitely helps. But the most exciting matchup of the weekend was definitely LA versus Dallas. And Dallas, the first 2 matches split, but both times in the first 2 matches, the Dallas Flash women beat the Mad Drops women, and they split gender doubles. And then going into match number 3, the script completely flipped because the LA Mad Drops women came out on fire and beat Danielle and Alex. And then Ben Johns and Max Freeman got absolutely destroyed by JW and Augie. They lost men's doubles 11-2. Wow. Ben Johns seemed extremely disinterested in playing after they got down 6-1 at the switch. The body language pretty much said all of it. And then he came out playing pretty well in mixed A with Jade, which is how he normally comes out and plays. And they were going well, but they lost mixed A to JW Johnson and Brooke Buckner.
Wow. Brooke was playing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was going to ask Steve, though, what was your first thought, Steve, when you heard that Ben Johns lost? Did you think, was he trying?
So in MLP sometimes, yeah. I mean, but I will say this season, some of the games, he's been unbelievable. I mean, it seems really engaged, but if you
take any other sport in the world, I think, but I mean, if you just think all-American, I mean, you take some of the best players ever, Michael Jordan in the NBA, Tom Brady at quarterback, go on with the other players. Would you ever, if they lost, would the first thing that comes to your mind, would you ever have wondered if they were trying or not?
Not with them, no.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan was going to win in practice.
Yeah, I mean, even when Zach said that Erne Lee lost, my first thought wasn't, oh, did Erne Lee tank or not?
My first thought was, no, it must have really bad.
I was like, yeah, he must have played really bad.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I was like, oh.
But yeah,
no way, must have really bad. Yeah.
If you go back and watch that men's match, it definitely does not look good for Ben. I mean, he doesn't talk to Max the entire time. You could tell he was kind of walking very slowly back to the baseline in between points. They got down quick, and Ben seemed to give up pretty quick with it as well.
I feel like that's also just like poor sportsmanship to some extent. Like, it's like, if you just are going to throw in if you're down, then like, don't.
Maybe he had plans in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He wanted to go in and lose. He said, yeah.
But that, I mean, what great, what great player would ever be? I mean, no. I know, I feel like the Southern Pickleball Podcast has become the, get on Ben John's show, but we haven't
talked about him in a second. It's okay.
He makes it so easy. I mean, I've never seen a guy that is at the top of a sport, and the only thing I was trying to think about, like, who else I would think about. I thought maybe sometimes like a UFC, fight, you might think like a fighter just wasn't into it or something.
I don't understand that. It don't matter what I'm playing. It's coming all out, whatever it is. I may lose. I may not play well, but you're getting it all.
Well, like I said.
That's also, even on an amateur level, actually. I mean, like, I've even played with and against people and different things where it's like you can tell, like, just like the whole energy shift where if they get down to a point where they feel like they're not going to, it's not going to be worth it, that they quit. Because I have like a specific experience when I played in a rotating round robin where one of the opponents that I had just gotten to a point where they just gave up because she was like, I think I'd reached a point where it was easier for her to just be like, okay, well, I can just say I tossed the game rather than actually trying. And it's like, okay, at the amateur level, that also sucks. But at the pro level, why are we seeing something even remotely that could be a question?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, he came out mixed A, so he had to play the immediate match right after that men's match, and he played with Jade, who is a lefty, so Ben got to stay on the left the entire time. And Ben actually showed a ton of effort. He knew that what was on the line, it seemed like, and it was one of those situations where I think that they ended up losing because Ben was actually trying too hard because he was covering 90% of the court.
Opposite. It went from throwing in the towel, giving up, realizing it was meh, to now it's overcompensating and trying to go for the crazy shots.
Right.
Same things that we see on the courts with people like us. Granted, people aren't Ben Johns out here doing it, but...
Right. And you know what the interesting thing is that they Ben has been playing with Max all year, so Ben kind of knows what to expect playing with Max. But LA made an interesting move at the trade deadline where they went out and they
used
traded.
Interesting twice. Just I'm saying.
Well,
so is it going to get interesting?
Well, they traded for Connor Garnett, who is a top 10 male player, and they didn't play him with Ben in men's doubles at all. They just kept Connor Garnett to play mixed doubles with Catherine Parento and to be good at singles. So I don't know. But now Dallas upset LA. So now we move on to the finals in 2 weeks in New York City, where we're still as of this moment, we're still waiting for New Jersey to make their selection of who it is that they are going to play. A lot of people speculate that it will be Dallas, and that would leave for St. Louis to play against Brooklyn.
So it was interesting. Before we started this, Christian, our producer, so was asking us, where do you watch? Where will you watch pickleball?
Major League Pickleball. Yeah.
Major League Pickleball.
So there's a few different ways that you can do it. The first one being that if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can watch it on there, or
the answer is that there's not an easy way to find it.
There's not the easiest way to find it. But yeah, pickleballtv.com, and you can watch it for free on there as well.
Or check out Instagram Reels. They're great.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to get your fix on amateur pickleball, southernpickleballtv.com.
There you go.
Subscribe, and you can watch these podcasts.
The official pickleball is made by Diadem, durably designed to hit the ball where you want it to go. For every dink, drop, and drive, no matter where you are in your game, play with the official pickleball by Diadem.
Hey, I want to hear about, the tournament of the week. I don't care if there was quarterfinals MLP. The tournament of this last week was Jammin for Joy in Jasper, Georgia.
Yeah, it's a great 5 days.
Yeah. So,
I got some sleep last night, finally.
All right. Well, and then you'll probably, take a week off and start working on it for next year?
I do start working on it a lot earlier now than I used to.
Well, it's funny. One thing, so how many players did you have this year? So your largest year yet, right?
Yep. We had 684 that registered. We wound up playing right at 600 when I had a few drops at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's amazing, man. Great job.
Well, thank you. The Lord has blessed it. It's really been amazing. It really amazes me.
Yeah. So I want to hear more about the tournament and what all goes into it. Before that, though, it all goes to support your organization, the Joy House. So tell us about what the Joy House does.
Yeah. So we provide Christ-centered restorative care for struggling teens, families, individuals. We do that 2 ways. We have a residential program for at-risk teens where we're working with them and their families towards reconciliation. We serve really all of North Georgia down in and below the Atlanta area. Last 5 years, families from 20-something different counties, about 20-plus different counties.
So these teens actually come live at the facility?
That's right. They do go home every other weekend because our house staff needs time off. But there's kind of 3 components of the program. They live in a home with a mature Christian couple providing day-to-day love, nurture, structure. We have our own accredited school. All the kids that are in the residential program go to school on campus. And then we have a director of therapy, a counselor that's working with them, our team, plus them and their parents working on the issues with the ultimate goal of getting them back home. It's usually about a 12 to 18-month process. This is also our 25th anniversary year.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all had a lot of success stories.
I was a lot younger guy back then. I didn't even know what pickleball was back then.
Well, Steve, I know something interesting is that in all of your player meetings, you had talked about how much money the tournament had raised. So can you elaborate on that a little bit?
So I'm still, crushing the last numbers with the expenses, but it should be somewhere north of $65,000.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
From our sponsors, from the players. Yeah. So in addition to, it's become a great pickleball tournament, but it's also an amazing fundraiser for our ministry. It's the second largest fundraiser that I do.
Okay, so now that gets into part of the other. So now that you just said that, we're going to field 37 calls tomorrow from nonprofits around the Southeast that are going to want to run a pickleball tournament. And it's just not that freaking easy. You work on that thing year round.
You make it look really easy, though.
At some point,
you do.
I mean, yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, after I got by my annual banquet, which is in April, I mean, I spent a ton of time the last 2 months working it. But I am blessed. I have some incredible people. We're able to make Jammin for Joy unique, and that's what everybody says because of all the things around it. I had the greatest compliment this week. This guy walked up to me and he says, man, he said, I just want to tell you, the parking, the hospitality, everybody I touch here is kind and welcoming. He said, you are the Chick-fil-A of pickleball tournaments.
Oh, that is a good compliment if you're a Chick-fil-A fan.
Yeah, if you're well, if you're not a Chick-fil-A fan, they do things
They
right
still
from a
do have
pickle
good service. I mean, I tell you, I don't know. I mean, if I'm driving down the road and I see McDonald's with 4 cars and Chick-fil-A with 31 cars, I'm like, I'm probably going to get through quicker at Chick-fil-A.
I would. That's right. That's right. The service.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it's not easy. There's a ton of stuff that goes into it. And obviously, and Mark, I get lots of calls about pickleball tournaments.
Oh, I know. I mean, yeah. I mean, they call us and they find out how much we charge, and then they call you and see if you'll do them a favor. But so no, I just think it's amazing how it's done. But it really, I mean, you start early on. So like, when will you open registration for next year? Because
May
I know
1st has become my day.
May 1st is the day. So
May 1st is the day.
So you heard it here, the early thing. I mean, you better mark May 1st on that calendar because it's gonna. It's gonna fill up in the first 24 hours. I mean, you're gonna be like the Beer City Open with people on a wait list right off the bat.
I registered this year as soon as it opened, even without a partner, and decided to find one because I knew I wanted to play in it. And
It's just, I mean, Steve has created that sort of event. So
I'm grateful for you guys partnering with us, sanctioning it, and which puts it under you guys. It goes out to all the people in the Southern Pickleball world, but yeah, it's been amazing. And every year, there was new groups this year coming. There was a group from Augusta. A lot of them had never been, and they all tell me when they said, "Look, we called our friends. We're bringing another group next year," and I just say, "Man, you better get in early. Just get in early."
Yeah, no, I get, and I mean, for people that are watching, they're wondering about it. I mean, because we're also now going to get like everybody, hey, we want to sanction your tournament. I mean, we have some requirements like to sanction it. It has to be a certain player count that we think we're going to have, and then more importantly, it has to be somebody that we have vetted, that we feel confident that the brands are going to represent. Now, you sort of showed us up on that. We didn't expect that they were going to go get a better experience, so that sort of backfired on us. But that's okay.
Well, to that, Mark, I can do a few unique things because of the sponsors. You know what? I've talked about this with some other friends. The Joy House is 25 years in existence. I'm drawing out of those relationships for a lot of the sponsorship things and stuff that I can do. People that just love the ministry.
Well, tell players about that too. Tell what do players so they'll know for next year? Like what? I mean, tell us about Player Pack.
Look, Zach's got one sitting here. Zach played. Look at this. This is cool. So we do something. We have the best Player Pack ever. Everybody tells me that. That's not me doing that, but we always give them a cooler. We got the logo, and inside you will always have a cool towel. You'll have I hope this continues, a Chick-fil-A free sandwich. And then I got a buddy that does Zaxby's and Canton and stuff. He always gives me stuff, freebies for DQ, Zaxby's. You always get the towels here, and we always give you 2 balls. And then your tournament shirt, which I'm wearing, which is
tournament shirt, cooler, 2 pickleballs, free Chick-fil-A, free Zaxby's, free Dairy Queen.
Towel.
Yeah, the towel. And the towel's cool.
Yeah,
so I will say
And
it's become
looks really cool too.
Yeah.
You got that.
If it's not the most recognizable tournament logo, I'm not sure what is. It gets played everywhere. So, and then
really like
Mark, the medals this year. Zach, show them your medal. This is the coolest.
You got the camera right there. So
this medal is
what,
the
you
best
gave Zach
ever.
a medal?
I earned that medal.
He
Thank
earned
you
that
very
medal.
much.
Oh, come on
listen,
now.
I found my brother Zach. I came into the tournament ops, which there's air conditioning. Zach was sprawled out in the chair in the middle of a game. He was trying to collect himself. I said, "You gonna be okay, man?" He went back out and finished it and got the dub.
Who'd you play with, Zach?
I played with my partner James Evans, who he and I go back a long time back to when I was playing at Shaw Park originally, and we reconnected through Pickleball Kingdom when they opened up, and this was our second tournament together, and brought home the bronze at Jammin for Joy.
And listen, if you bring home Mark, my brackets were crazy good. I had I know the 5-0 men, some of them came to me and said, Steve, this is a better bracket than we had at the Atlanta Open.
Awesome. That's good. And the cool thing, too, is everybody that medaled qualified for Southern Championships.
That's right.
So
That's true.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I couldn't
points.
bring the cool prize that you get if you get gold at the Jammin for Joy tournament. You get one of their signature, the new
Jammin'
signature
bears.
stuff. Yeah, the teddy bears.
it's a big thing. There's so many different pieces to it. I wanted to touch on them all, too. I mean, and I'm not trying to discourage. I mean, we are more than happy to work with nonprofits, and I'm sure Steve will be glad to entertain your calls. But I just, or maybe not.
No, I just tell them, hey, I'm happy to share what I do, but I'm not doing that for somebody else.
Yeah.
I've got other job, but I'm happy to tell you and try to direct
Give you the figures if you want. I mean, it is just a lot. I think, and yours has turned out to be, even bigger than the other one. The other one is the Volley for Hope up in Knoxville that the
that's
East Tennessee
awesome.
Food Bank, Second Harvest group does. I mean, they're the same things. I mean, but again, they're starting now up there, talking about what they're doing for June of next year, and you'll be starting here for what you're going to open registration in May. So I think everybody needs to put it on their calendar. Was there any big gold medalists that we should give some shout outs
let's
to
do
or
it.
something?
Yeah, notable wins. So a gentleman, Richard Wakefield, double gold in 4:50 plus mixed in men's.
Okay.
Our good friend Ginger Warwick, double gold with her sister Jackie for the 4-5, 12 plus, 35 plus, and Mike Conlon in the mixed 4-5,
and
35
Jen was
plus.
on the cover of the first ever Southern Pickleball magazine. You can find that at southernpickleball.com.
She's a baller.
Yeah.
My good friend Kelly Rich, triple medals. Kelly is just slightly more mature, has lots of game.
Do you
And
think Kelly's listening to this?
I don't know. I love Kelly. I play with Kelly.
Well, I was going to say, I've told other people, but I've never told her. So she would probably be like one of my dream mix partners
She's
to play
a great
mix with.
mix
She
partner.
is. I've definitely gotten beaten by her a few times on the court. It would be great for her to be on the same side of the net once.
Well, she won gold in mixed 5:50 plus with our good friend Nate Medlock, which I was going to mention.
Yeah.
I actually paired those two together. I kind of maybe regret it now, but maybe not.
Yeah. Well,
She got a bronze.
I don't know if I can. I mean, Nate's incredible, so I don't know if I can do Nate. But I think since I said that on the podcast, I think Kelly now owes me a tournament.
He's like, now that I've made it public.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Kelly owes you one, just like Sheena owes me one. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Please don't shoot me down like Sheena did Zach on the pod. All right. Who else you got?
Well, Mike Hall, double gold. He won in men's 50 plus and men's 4-5, 5-0, 60 plus.
Okay.
With Danny Aaliyah and Edmund Long. Nate Medlock, incredible match. Him and Kelly won gold in mixed 5:50 plus, and that was a stacked bracket. And
We
then,
were talking about competitors.
yeah,
Nate Medlock's a competitor.
Absolutely.
I know him back from softball days, and I mean he would not. Ben Johns should spend a couple of days with Nate Medlock.
yeah. And then he won silver in men's 5:50 plus, just barely losing. And then Lee Washam, gold medal for 4-5, 5-0, 60 plus, and silver medal in men's 4-5, 50, 60
Nice.
plus. And then I got to give these guys a shout out. Greg Lovelace and Ryan Kim won the 5-0, 50 plus. That's 2 years in a row those guys have won it at Jammin for Joy, which is no joke.
Lovelace won. Second
Lovelace
year in
and
a
Ryan,
row.
2 years in a row.
Good for him.
Yep.
I watched a little bit of Greg playing, and he was definitely had it on.
I played with Greg a lot before. When he's one of those, when he gets in the zone, I always say he can go for like a half hour without missing sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those matches were great. I think it was a 16-14 final for the
Yeah.
gold medal. And Kelly played incredible all weekend. Her silver in the women's was amazing. So just to get to the silver,
Talking it up.
so that was crazy.
Well, keep
And
talking it up.
and Zach in 4-0 men's 4-0
Got
12
that
plus.
right.
4-0, man. That's
4-0,
like that's 2 4-0 medals in a row for Zach.
Yep, 4-0 12 plus men's bronze medal for Zach.
Really nice bronze medal.
Really nice bronze medal. And let me tell you, Steve did a great. I mean, one of the best things about playing in Jammin is definitely Steve's attention to time. He makes sure that those brackets are running on time, when they need to go, getting started, and getting finished when they need to finish also. So
I do my best.
with that many people, I think people can understand if they may have a minute or two wait to get to their court. It's not
door prizes, raffles.
Oh, yeah.
Free lunch.
The lunches were really good.
Y'all better put Jammin for Joy on your schedule because we're not doing all that crap at our tournaments for you. No, I'm just kidding.
And Mark Spackman needs to make an appearance at Jammin for Joy. It's been a long time.
It has. It's been. I haven't been there the last 2 years. It seems like I'm always having to work those weekends. I think since every player in the state of Georgia is playing at your tournament that week, and they ship me off to another state to run a tournament, that weekend. Yeah. So, but we need to start getting all those players from other states coming down too. So
I had 100+ out-of-state players.
That's awesome.
There's actually Molly, who was working the tournament with us up in Virginia. She's from Maryland, and she was talking about how it was one that she had
on her list.
Noted, and it's on her list.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it is. Well,
yeah, because she's seen it. So good job.
Hi, I'm Dave Casebolt, and I want to invite all pickleball enthusiasts of ages 50 and over to join us for the West Virginia Southern Senior Pickleball Championships here at Nitro in our brand new, beautiful indoor facility. It's going to be a great weekend of fun and great competition. We are excited and proud to be partnering with the Southern Pickleball Association and Mardi Gras Casino to host this tournament on Saturday and Sunday, the 3rd and 4th of October. This tournament will feature competition from beginners to advanced, including some of the best players in the region. The tournament will feature men's and women's doubles and mixed doubles. Nitro has 9 dedicated indoor courts and 8 additional outside courts that are maintained in tournament condition. You will love playing here. This tournament will not be affected by inclement weather. Our title sponsor, Mardi Gras Casino and Resort, located just minutes away from the complex, will be a great place to stay and have great food and fun. The historic city of Nitro is a place you can enjoy family-style food, downtown antique shopping, and outdoor hiking, mountain biking, and fishing at beautiful Ridenour Lake. Discover the local charm and make this a memorable trip for your family and supporters. The staff of Southern Pickleball Association and the Nitro Pickleball community promises you a tourney you will not forget. I encourage you to visit the Southern Pickleball website and get ready for a fun and rewarding weekend of pickleball in the city of Nitro and the beautiful mountain state of West Virginia. We can't wait to meet everyone for some great pickleball action. See you here in October.
Yeah.
Steve's a big fan of the Erne. I've seen Steve hit quite a few Ernes in our time playing together. Why don't you fill him in on the lawsuit a little bit?
Well, did you hear about Erne?
I have not heard this.
So Erne, the actual guy that Erne is named after,
the shot
has filed a lawsuit against 6 different entities, like that includes
pickleball.com, Tom Dundon, Pickleball Central.
Well, let's make sure we get it right. It's not really pickleball.com. It's Pickleball Opco, the operating company.
Yeah, operating company.
And then the Pickleball Holdings Group, Pickleball Central, the Kitchen, and
Tom Dundon.
Tom Dundon himself.
And then there's one more.
And so we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, what a jerk. I mean, he's famous for the shot just playing pickleball. Now he's filing a lawsuit.
He's also represented.
This is funny. He's
represented by Tim Nelson, who is the man that was coined for the Nasty Nelson.
Wow.
So Tim Nasty Nelson is representing Erne Perry.
They're working on building that rep.
Yeah. But as I learned more about it, so I mean, I was sort of negative about like what would the guy do, but I mean, and I don't even have an opinion, to be honest, one way or another. But the lawsuit seems to be more about the Erne line of bags, paddles, and all that Pickleball Central.
Yeah, so it's shifted from it just being like a point of conversation as it being like, oh yeah, like you hit an Erne or like the Erne shot, like whatever. It's more so about the fact that it's being sold and used commercially for money. And you found something earlier when we were looking at it that showed that it's like that pickleball has actually acknowledged that the Erne shot is named after Erne Perry. So it's not even like you can just be like, oh, we had no idea it was named after someone. Like there's actually been like
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
documented
they had
proof.
released some sort of article about it or some sort of thing where they had said that, the shot was named after him. So then when they created the line, or whoever, I don't even know who created the line. We had last time we talked about it, we had some disclaimer.
Yeah.
We don't know
we're not
anything.
even-
None of this information could be accurate.
We're not
Go
giving
do
you
your own
any
research.
Thing, do
This
your
is
own
crazy.
research.
But
Don't sue
It's
us.
the Wild West of pickleball still. Everybody grabbing for the dollar.
Well, it is, and just in this lawsuits, and even when I was researching it, I found, it first came up, I guess there was a pickleball facility that was going to open in Houston that was going to be like called Erne Pickleball and Kitchen or something. But it ended up not opening, and they converted to like a French bistro or something instead.
Oh,
which,
geez.
I mean, to be honest, that may have been a smart move. But now they're involved. They just had a big thing that the different owners that were involved in it are now in a lawsuit, and one's like locking the other out of the property, and they're on the Houston news and all this. So maybe Ernie's just not a good name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Poor Erne.
Yeah. What's your favorite shot in pickleball?
My favorite shot in pickleball, maybe my backhand punch.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one. Steve has a good, because he holds his paddle so weird. I don't
What's
even
your
know how to
favorite shot?
Probably my overhead.
Oh, you do. You're nice and long. You have I hate your drive. You when you crank up that forehand drive, you just make it dip. What's your favorite shot? You don't have a
Anyone
favorite
that I
shot
can
to hit?
over the net.
In?
My favorite shot is one that lands inside of the area it's supposed to.
Okay.
I will say the shot that won the bronze medal, the game winning shot was actually a lob from me.
A lob.
A lob.
Lob to end it.
I
Yep.
lobbed. Yeah.
I was watching that. I was watching when y'all did that. Yep.
Was it an appropriate lob, or was it the lob that I'm just tired and I'm going to go for something?
Oh, it was definitely I'm exhausted and need them to get away from the kitchen line, and just kind of lobbed it over their head.
I just remembered something. I hit my first ever actual Nasty Nelson.
Oh.
I was really proud.
Intentionally?
Oh, yeah. It was actually
Why?
intentional.
Was it somebody you wanted to hit?
Yeah.
Where was this at? I hadn't heard this.
I know. That's why it made me think about it. I was playing with some of my friends just very casually.
Your daughter's finally growing up here.
Tell them some of those fatherly qualities.
Oh, no. I don't know if that's a good one. If I feel like you're intentionally trying to
Oh,
hit
man.
Yeah, so
But-
y'all are playing.
Yeah, so some of my friends were just kind of playing casually. My birthday was about a month ago, and I had gotten out a large group of people. We went out to a place in Atlanta and all played. But some of my friends from that, they all got really, really into pickleball, so we started playing. And my best friend was sitting there, and she was like, "You should try to hit her. See if you can hit her with a ball." So I did, and it was just, it was kind of funny, casual, because I think she didn't actually realize at that point what that shot was. So she was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to hit me," and I was like, "No, I did. I actually got the point."
So let me get this right. And this sounds like we need some comments.
I
on
wish
this.
there was video.
I'm not sure. I wish there was video too. I'm sure I'm going to claim this. So my daughter invited friends to go out and play pickleball,
Nasty
and then it turned into an episode of Mean Girls or whatever.
That's right. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't in a
It sounds
tournament
like they weren't
scenario
even.
like
they
you.
were newbies. It's like they're newbie players.
I'm a newbie too when it comes down to it. But the girl that was that I ended up hitting with the ball, who is actually truly one of my best friends, Jordan, if you're ever watching this, which you probably won't. I'm sorry for hitting you.
At
That
least not
wasn't
this far into it.
Might have to send it to her. But yeah, so I ended up hitting her with the ball. But she's played more so than any of my other friends. So she should have known that was a shot, that was something. The other two girls that were playing with us didn't necessarily know. But they're like, "Oh, that'll be so fun. Can you, what happens?" Because she was standing.
The more you try to justify it, I think it's getting worse.
It's fine.
At least hers was in a casual setting. You were telling us about your attempted Nasty Nelson experience in a tournament.
Well, he tries Nasty Nelsoning everyone all the time.
Well, I'm
This
going to
is
blame.
true.
I'm going to blame that one on Zane, and I do not try Nasty Nelson very often. I do love the body bag, though. I think the body bag's great. I think, but when I first started playing, somebody had a shirt that said something like "There's no sorries in pickleball," and I interpreted that as that you're supposed to hit people, and you didn't have to say you're sorry. But
That's fair.
and so I try. But No, I listened to a podcast with Zane right before this tournament, right before Pinkest Pickleball party in the Planet.
Oh, yeah, he did it with Nico.
Yeah, and he had talked about how percentage-wise that, like, when you're serving, you have 47%, chance or whatever to win the point, or 40, maybe 42 even, I think was the. But he had went back and looked at all the Nasty Nelson attempts. And the Nasty Nelson attempts were like a 68% probability. So technically, it's really not a bad play. You just got to know when to do it. So we were playing.
You were down pretty big when you attempted it, right?
No, it was 12-13.
Oh, okay.
We were down. We were sort of coming, but we were playing Leanne and Luke. Luke had already tried to Nasty Nelson me earlier. They were getting the best of us, and I had that podcast and Zane's stupid voice in the back of my head, and I thought, man, I think right now maybe my best shot. I'm not sure we're going to win this point, but I think I could hit Luke. But he's still a little too skinny, and I sort of, if you're going to do the nasty, you have to commit to it.
Right.
So you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You're
You ever
gonna
nasty
that, aren't you?
anybody, Steve? You're too
have
nice.
not.
You're too nice.
I have not.
Steve's too nice.
I make plenty of people mad on the court, though, but I'm never Nasty Nelson anybody.
Yeah. But,
You should try it one time. It feels really good when you hit it.
well, that's the message tonight. If you're going to do the nasty, commit to
I
it.
body bag plenty of people, though.
Not only congratulations on your tournament, Steve, but also thank you for taking the time to come down here and talk about it and share everything about it. I look forward to seeing it continue to grow and grow and grow.
Maybe next year 700.
I don't know. Next year, I'm kind of tapped out. I'm not going beyond 5 days, so I got to figure out how I can enhance it.
Just convince Bentry to build more courts, right?
I think first thing, raise that entry fee $25. So, hey, supply and demand. Hey, sorry guys, but
Hey, well, thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. It's great to be able to come here and talk about it.
yeah, no, it's good. And it really, we talk about the tournament and we talk about the thing, but the key thing behind it is the ministry.
Absolutely.
That you're doing behind it.
Absolutely.
So, and then, to clean up some of our other stuff on a serious note, we are open to talking to people about running charity tournaments and stuff. I just think it is. We always get, I think everybody just thinks it's the easiest thing in the world to run a pickleball tournament. Whether it's you doing it or sometimes, we got a great team with Southern Pickleball that does it too. And I think sometimes our team just makes it look so easy behind the desk that they just don't realize all the work. But it really just goes to thank all the amateur pickleball players out there that support both you and
Absolutely.
it's all about the amateur pickleball players.
Yep.
So you never asked me about my hat.
I was wondering about the hat.
Why I'm wearing Driving and Crying on a pickleball podcast.
So you never gave me a chance to.
Oh, did I mess that up? I'm sorry.
Does it fit in with your song that you created?
Well, I did go. I have been trying to do an intro song.
Oh, you're writing songs?
AI generated intro.
Oh, wow.
So AI, please
Podcast.
do a Southern Pickleball Podcast intro song that sounds like Driving and Crying. No, I went and saw Driving and Crying at the Mabel House Amphitheater last week, and they're like one of my favorite bands of all time. I said they first started back in like 1985. I think I saw them right in 1986. I've probably seen them 40, 50 times, if not more, over the last years. But it made me think, when I saw them last week, I don't think they played for an hour. They were up there.
This was your free concert series that you went to.
It was free concert series, and it was great. And they just came out with a new album. But I was like, man, these guys are getting up here. And I thought, that makes me think about, we have our new Southern Senior Tour. Most of our Southern Senior players probably know Driving and Crying. And that's going to be in October.
Oh, yeah, I remember Driving and Crying.
Well, it's more than just October. It's a series, so don't shortcut
It is.
us
We have a lot of senior tournaments. I think I even talked to Bill Dinkhurst over at West End. I think they're going to run a senior tournament later this year too. But we're talking about now.
I'm talking about our 3 Southern seniors. If you're going to talk about it, let's talk about all of them.
Since you're the marketing director, why don't you tell us about the 3 tournaments?
Thank you. Let's not localize it just to Georgia out here, sir.
Driving and Crying is in the Georgia Music Hall of Fame, though. Got inducted the same night as 38 Special.
Huh.
There you go.
That's a little tidbit, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I almost saw 38.
Hold on loosely.
Hold on loosely. So caught up in you.
Yeah.
So our 3 Southern Seniors tournaments, we have Williamsburg, Virginia, for our Virginia State Championship.
We stopped by there yesterday after we got them. That pickler is nice.
It is a
former Dick's that they converted.
Great facility for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of space in there. Should be really awesome. Very exciting event. That's going to be Labor Day weekend, September 5th and 6th. We have our tournament up in Nitro, West Virginia, for our West Virginia State Championships. So that's going to be October.
Hosted by the Mardi Gras or presented by the Mardi Gras Casino. You can stay in the casino and gamble while you play pickleball that weekend.
That is true. Yep. So that's going to be also a really scenic location
I bet
too
you're
up
going
there.
to that one, huh?
I don't know.
Zach might make an appearance.
Akron under 4.5 is this week. So like we gave out Georgia Tech last week. This week, Akron under 4.5.
Don't be dissing on my Yellow Jackets now.
No, I went over.
Is it big?
Second year in the row, I've gone over on the total for the Jackets. I gave everybody a winner last year, so I'm giving 2 this year. Maybe one more next week. Okay, sorry.
So we have that tournament in West Virginia if you want to go gamble.
I think Zach and I could do a great sports betting podcast, maybe.
Okay. Well, we can save that for later.
Okay.
We'll table that one for now, at least. We already have the Pro Pickleball podcast that we're talking about, so we don't have to turn this one into a Pro Pickleball podcast all the time. And then we also have our Georgia Southern Seniors State Championship Series, and that's going to be at Lifetime Peachtree Corners, October 10th and 11th.
Home with the Atlanta Open.
Home with the Atlanta
And
Open.
now going to be Southern Pickleball Senior State Championship.
Yep. That is true, and it's going to be a great. We already have, I think, like 60 or 70 players signed up for
Which
it.
in today's world, if it's not a Jammin' for Joy tournament, 60-something players signed up 2 months out. It's a big deal.
It sounds minute
is.
compared.
Yeah, so I mean, it is. It's going to be a big tournament. That's going to be
out and you've
yeah.
that many. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a really good series, and we're excited to continue growing it as well. And we have more tournaments also coming down the line, so be sure to keep updated at southernpickleball.com if you want to come play with us on the courts anywhere else.
Tell us your predictions for who's going to win the MLP championship in 2 weeks.
My predictions?
Can you remind me who's playing?
Leave it in the.
Is that what we're going to end on?
Leave it in the comments.
No. Yeah. Well, why don't we end? We'll all give our predictions, so we'll see who's right out of the four.
We don't know the matchups just yet, but there's New Jersey, St. Louis, Brooklyn, and Dallas.
I think the Shock will be tough. They'll be tough to beat.
You got the Shock. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with St. Louis.
So 2 for the Shock. You're going with the Shock.
Yeah.
So
your other options are the New Jersey Fives, which is ALW, Dallas Flash, or Brooklyn Pickleball Team.
I'm going with the ALW. I think she somehow finds a way to carry No Way to the finish line.
Her and Fed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Y'all heard it here.
We have 2 weeks.
I feel
to
better
figure it out.
about Akron under 4.5.
You can bet on it on Polymarket. This is not betting advice, though. But you can bet on MLP on Polymarket now. So.
Oh my god.
Okay. And on that note, thank you so much for joining us on the Southern Pickleball Podcast. If you're listening to our song, and we appreciate you for joining. Be sure to leave your feedback in the comments. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. Or just, I don't know, write a novel. I don't care. Whatever you want to comment, let us know. And we will see you on the next episode.